So I wanted to talk a little bit about Dragon Ball Super today, and of course we're going to talk about the upcoming Jiren versus Vegeta fight that's coming out this weekend. Now, I've got mixed feelings about this, and the mixed comes from the community, not so much the fight itself, because if you read the spoilers, Jiren is gonna absolutely destroy Vegeta, and I'm really hoping that those few little scenes that we saw in the previews are so short. I don't want Vegeta getting any offense off against Jiren at all. I want this to be a Videl versus Popovich type beatdown that Jiren gives Vegeta, and I wish that we were kind of back in that age where Dragon Ball could show lots and lots of blood, because I feel like Jiren should just be beating Vegeta to a bloody pulp, sort of like how Buu was on the planet of the Kais in that last climatic battle. So my problem and my mixed feelings comes with the community, like I said earlier, because the community, they want Vegeta to get Ultra Instinct, and I have a problem with that. I take issue with it because this community and Dragon Ball Super itself has made me hate Vegeta, and here's why. And it all has to do with this Jiren versus Vegeta battle. Now, so many people have a vested interest in this fight simply because they know that Vegeta is gonna get those hands. They know that. They know Vegeta is gonna catch those hands, but they have a vested interest in this fight because they feel like, oh well, Vegeta's gonna get his Ultra Instinct now, and he's gonna be on par with Goku, and blah 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 blah. This whole stigma in Super where Vegeta and Goku have to be absolutely equal at all times is annoying. It ruins everything, and that's the part of Dragon Ball Z that they should have brought up with Dragon Ball Super. Vegeta is not supposed to be absolutely on par with Goku at all times. They've gone extremely out of their way to make Vegeta on par with Goku, to the point where he skipped Super Saiyan 3, he skipped Super Saiyan God, and went straight to Blue. Now, what I'm hoping with in this upcoming fight with Jiren is that he does the same thing. Even if he shows Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan God just for a split second, at least show that he has it, because it's really stupid that, oh, I can just go to Super Saiyan Blue. Well, who's to say that Gohan can't do the same thing? Who's to say that Trunks can't do the same thing? Who's to say Goten and Trunks can't do the same thing? But it's a problem because that's not how Saiyan forms are supposed to work. You're supposed to have to go through the predecessor forms before you get to the big thing at the end. So Vegeta, his character in Dragon Ball Super is like the annoying little sibling. When Goku gets it, Vegeta has to get it too, or he's gonna whine, or his fans are gonna whine. Give the baby his bottle. Goku gets Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta has to get it for no apparent reason. Hey, Goku gets Ultra Instinct, Vegeta has to get it in the absolute same arc. He doesn't have to wait or go through his own battle or his own villain. He has to get it at the exact same arc of Goku. And this hurts Dragon Ball Super at large because you're ruining the story. Now, I've seen people make up the excuses that, well, they have to give Vegeta Ultra Instinct because of marketing, if they want video game characters and DLC and blah blah blah. Have you forgotten what a what if character is? Like, Vegeta's had Super Saiyan 3 before in Raging Blast 1 and 2. He has tons of forms in Dragon Ball Heroes. There's plenty of Saiyans that have what if forms. That's not an excuse for him to get Ultra Instinct in Dragon Ball Super. If they want to market Ultra Instinct Vegeta in the video game form, fine, but he should not have Ultra Instinct in the show, at least not yet. Can we please let Ultra Instinct cool off before Vegeta has to get it? Can we please go at least 1 or 2 arcs where Vegeta is chasing Ultra Instinct? See, that was the one entertaining thing about Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z. Even though there was not that much time between the Namek Saga, or the end of the Namek Saga where Goku got Super Saiyan, and the point at which the android showed up and Vegeta displayed Super Saiyan, it was at least entertaining to see Vegeta sort of be the dark horse, sort of being the workhorse where, dang, Goku's ahead of me. I have to work hard. I have to work twice as hard. I'm not a prodigy like him, even though I think I should be because I'm a royal. I'm going to have to work hard and I might not get as much as him, but hey, I'm going to make whatever I have work. That was the entertaining part about Vegeta and Dragon Ball Z. But now, any character progression that he had in Z, especially at the end of the Buu saga where he accepts his place as number 2. He's not going to be as strong as Goku. He's going to be the best Vegeta that he can be. And it sort of made me like his character at the tail end, even though he was responsible for a lot of the tragedies that happened in Dragon Ball Z. You know, the whole Cell thing, the reason that Buu was released in the first place. But by the end of the Buu saga, when he made that acceptance, it made me like him. And he didn't have Super Saiyan 3. He wasn't as good as Goku, but it was entertaining to watch him try to fight because he was making Super Saiyan 2 work to its maximum potential. They could have carried that over into Dragon Ball Super. Maybe he would have freshly gotten Super Saiyan 3 and realized that it wasn't enough. Maybe by the time that Frieza showed up on in the Resurrection of F arc, maybe you could have had him get the red Super Saiyan God form. And of course he would have gotten trounced by Frieza, but at least he would have paced himself at the Vegeta pace and not trying to be just coddled on par with Goku. That's my problem with Vegeta. He does not need to be a coddled character. You don't have to give him everything that Goku has just because, oh, marketing excuse or whatever. If you're so concerned with the video games, keep that crap in the video games. If you're gonna give Vegeta Ultra Instinct because Goku has Ultra Instinct because video games, then you might as well go through Trunks, Goten, Gohan, Bardock. Hell, you might as well drop King Vegeta, give him Ultra Instinct. If that's the philosophy, if that's the frame of mind that you're in with as to why Vegeta should get Ultra Instinct, then why shouldn't everyone just get it in the video games? You're tarnishing the form. Dragon Ball Super already has enough problems as it is with storytelling, plot, power scaling. We don't need any more. Let the form cool off. That's all I'm saying. This weekend, Jiren needs to absolutely destroy Vegeta. Sure, he can take the final flash to the face. I mean, we already know that our Vermond said that Jiren likes to take his enemy's best attacks and just, you know, stomp them and crush their will. So of course he can stand there and take a final flash to the face just to prove that Vegeta is nothing. That's what needs to happen. Vegeta has to, I mean, they kind of went out of order because Vegeta is supposed to go in, take the L first, show Goku what he's working with, and then Goku goes in and does his thing. That's the way it's supposed to work. Now they've gone out of order because now Vegeta still has to lose because it would make no sense for Ultra Instinct Goku not to get the job done, but all of a sudden Vegeta is going to do so much better with Super Saiyan Blue. It makes zero sense. We know that Jiren has recuperated, so you can't even throw in the excuse that Jiren is exhausted. So that's the problem with the Dragon Ball fan base right now. I was a Vegeta fan, but there are so many reasons, and they all have to do with Dragon Ball Super as to why I just don't like the Vegeta character anymore. He is the crybaby sibling. That's all I see him as now. Goku gets it, Vegeta has to get it. Not because Vegeta's worked hard, not because he's had massive character development. Even when Vegeta had a new child, sure, yeah, Vegeta up to the point was just saying, oh, I have to wait on the baby or whatever, but nothing really changed about Vegeta. Vegeta has really had a lot of character regression, not progression. So that's my thoughts on it. Vegeta does not need Ultra Instinct. This fight needs to go down with Goku and Vegeta trying to tag team Jiren, and then Vegeta being the cocky one saying, Goku, stay out of it, I want Jiren, you had your turn with him, blah blah blah. And Vegeta needs to be destroyed. He needs to be wrecked. No Ultra Instinct. Let the form cool off. That's all I'm gonna say. Let the form cool off. Let Goku master it first, And if there's anyone else that needs to master it, let it be Beerus master it next. I mean, it's Vegeta's getting too much. Vegeta needs to sit on the sidelines as far as new forms are concerned for at least 1 or 2 arcs. So that's been my thoughts on it. Of course, I will be watching the episode this weekend, and I will probably do a review. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Of course, I've been your perfect being and the #1 anime, gaming, and Dragon Ball channel on YouTube. Yes, the name is Perfection, and I will see you in the next episode.